Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to see the topic double documents, double sale deed. What is meant by double sale deed? What is meant by double documents? How the people cheats the innocent persons by way of making double documents or double sale deed. As far as the property is concerned, there can be only one document for one property. Supposing there is a vacant land, there can be only one sale deed and there can be only one patta and only one set of documents. In practice, there are double documents, double sale deeds. The same property has been sold to two persons or two or more persons under the pretext that they are the owners of the property. So, when there are two documents, when there are two or more persons claims title over a property, it is called double documents or double sale deed. Normally, the real estate people, when they sell the property, especially the unapproved layouts. In the unapproved layouts, when they sell the unapproved layouts, these type of double documents practices are prevailing and people are repeatedly cheated through these double documents. The double document creators normally forms a partnership firm or company out, and in the company's name, they sell the property to one director sells the property to one set of people. Again, the same property is being sold to another group of people by another directors. One company represented by director X, he sells the property to a group of people. The same company under the same company name represented by director B sells the same type of products to another group of people. Like this cheating, double documentation, double sale deed happens. Sometimes the property owners gives power to one person and he sells the property, he develops the property, he make a layout and sell the property. Again, the same property owner give another power of attorney to another person and he sells the property and he puts another layout and he sells another property, another group of persons. Sometimes he gives the power to one person, he develops the property and he sells the property to a set of persons. Then he cancels the power of attorney, then he comes to the picture and makes another layout and he sells the property to another type of persons. In that case also double documents happens. As in many cases, in vacant lands, that too in unapproved plats, this type of double documents happens repeatedly. So, when you are going to purchase a property, especially vacant land, you should avoid the purchasing of unapproved properties. So, if you are going to purchase an unapproved property, you should inquire in detail. You should make a personal inquiry. You should make a personal visit to the property, land, again and again, and you should check with the neighbors whether there is any disputes, rival claims, double documents are there over this particular layout or particular property. You should also avoid purchasing from properties the agents. Supposing the property has whether from your owner or even previous owner, supposing the property has been developed by agent through a power of attorney, in that case also you should have double or triple checkup to see that the agent, three agents are to check that whether there are 2-3 agents or 2-3 developments or 2-3 double documents over the particular layout. Normally, by forming companies, by forming partnership firm, this real estate group people makes double documentation. That type of cheatings were there in many cases. In some cases, the same property has been given to several agents, and sometimes it is cancelled subsequently, and this type of properties has been sold. I have seen some cases. I will share the experiences in which the double documents cheating took place. In one particular case, my client came and requested me to come to the bank, where the bank offered to sell a vacant land which is valued around 40 to 45 lakhs. The bank manager offered to sell it for 15 to 20 lakhs. My client was also so much of interested, and the bank manager puts a condition that he will not share the copies of the document, and he should bring only the advocate to the bank, and I have to peruse the documents only in the bank, and I should give the opinion in the bank itself. On the basis of that, he has to purchase the property. When I went to the bank and when I perused the documents are clear. On the face of it, the document is clear. The bank has given some loan, and almost the document is somewhat clear. But I have some sort of suspicion. So I requested my client to go to the concerned property and to have a proper verification and inquire about the property disputes through the neighbors. When he made a repeated inquiry, it was found that one particular plot was purchased by 4 persons, and 4 banks gave loan to purchase the property. So the particular property was claimed by 4 nationalized banks. This is an unfortunate thing. So that is why the bank manager also is wanted to make out of money, depriving the purchaser the reasonable opportunity to verify the records, verify the documents. This is what they tried to cheat my client. It was properly avoided. In another case where the property was developed by a cooperative society, a land alleged to be having the value of about 40 lakhs was offered by the person alleged to be one of the associate of the cooperative society member, agreeing to pay for about 15 lakhs. The purchaser did not see the chairman of the cooperative society, the executant of this sale deed. So the executant came to the registry office by car, and they themselves arranged for a registration of sale deed through their own group of peoples. The purchaser did not even see the face of the executor of the sale deed. In the car, they gave 15 lakhs. They came to the registry office for 5 minutes and put a signature and went away. After 5 years, when my client went to that plot, he had noticed that this another person claimed title over the property on the basis of another document. Here also, they have adopted a method that it belongs to cooperative society land, and this chairman and other important group of people has allotted retained the particular lands in their hand, and they have made their own arrangements to make a sale deed, and an innocent client did not even check the title deed through either lawyers or any other. He did not take any effort to verify the title deed. Just because a 40 lakhs land was offered for a meager price of 15 lakhs, he paid the money and he fell down on the hands of the cheaters. In another case, Padappai land. In Padappai land, the original owner gave power of attorney to one person. The agent approached the CMD, the DTC party for a land approval. Once the land approval received, the original owner cancelled the power of attorney. And the cunning agent suppressing the cancellation of the power of attorney with the help of the copies of the existing documents which was handed over to him to obtain what is called the land approval, fraudulently made a sale deed and sold the property to some of the flats to owners, innocent purchasers. Subsequently, the original owner also sold the same plots to various persons. At one point of time, when my client went to the place, he noticed that the land, he noticed the land. He found that another person has constructed the house. Here also, my client did not verify the title of the property at the time of purchase. He believed that he obtained some loan from the bank to purchase the property, and the bank people verified the title to give the loan. He believed that since the bank lawyer has already checked the title over the property, title documents, he felt that he did not check up the documents with any other lawyer or through any other methods. So, just because we are receiving a loan from a bank, just because the bank people gave clearance and checked the title through their team, you should not take it granted as if it's a proper verification on your behalf. So the people who cheats may get lakhs and lakhs of rupees, out of which they may share small share to the team members, through which they can easily convince, they will have their banks group, the team to give approval for bank loan. They give legal opinion, perfect title clearance from their own source of legal sources. So it is not correct to come to a conclusion that just because we obtained a loan, bank will check the title, bank lawyer will check the title, that itself is sufficient. That is also wrong. In another case, the property was in Thirumal Vayil. There were double documents. What happened now? The company's one director sold the property to one set of groups. The same company's another director sold the same land to another set of group. My client purchased the property from the subsequent director, and put up shed and gave the property for rental to a lorry shed. After 10 years, one person alleged to be an inspector came to the property and claimed title over the property, and he demanded to return the property to him. They tried for a compromise that was not materialized. Then one person ready to take the property, so my client gave a power of attorney to that gentleman. Then that gentleman sold the property, executed a sale deed for 10 lakhs. On the basis of that, subsequently another person, the same property was sold by the same set of group to another politician for 40 lakhs. Then person sold the property to another person for 60 lakhs. Ultimately, finally, the innocent person gave a complaint to the Commissioner of Police. Then all of a sudden, my client and all the group of people came to me. So on seeing that, just because there is a double documents, my innocent client tried to get some money, at least 50,000, just for 50,000 rupees. he gave a power of attorney to another person saying that he will look after all the things and he will handle all the title disputes and he will be purchasing this property with this risk. Ultimately, what happened now, the last purchaser has purchased the property for 60 lakhs from in between my client to that innocent last purchaser. 3 hands has the property transferred to 3 hands. So ultimate purchaser here, my client sold it for 50,000 rupees and executed a power of attorney. That real estate man sold it to another person for 20 lakhs. Then another person took a power of attorney and he got it for 30 lakhs. On the basis of that, he sold it for 40 lakhs. Like that, several transfer took place. Ultimately, all the people were brought to the Commissioner of Police for criminal for offence of cheating, misappropriation, like whatever land scrubbing, etc. And they are facing the cases. So these are all the methods through which the people are making double documents, double documentation. So my best advice is that when you are going to purchase a property, it is better to purchase a property with building. So if there is a building, there will be property documents, property tax, EB connection, and they will be in possession of the property. So the possibility of double document is less when comparing with the land. Number 2, when you are going to purchase lakh and land, it is always better to purchase the unapproved plat, CMD approved plat or DTC approved plat. In CMD approved plat or DTC approved plat, they will automatically, the CMD authorities or DTC authority will verify the title and they will also check up revenue records. They will also check up the possession. So the possibility of double documents in CMDA approved plats or DTC approved plat is less. Third one thing, once you purchase the property, you should also go to before purchasing property, whether it is unapproved or an approved property, it is always better to go to the Tahsildar office, revenue department, and inquire with the VO, Tahsildar office, and see that whether the patta is genuine. Whenever there is double documents, automatically there would be a claim, there would be a case, there is a rival claim in the Tahsildar office to issue a patta in one person's name, or the aggrieved parties might have given a complaint to cancel of the existing patta. But there may be proceedings. So the Tahsildar office or revenue department, VEO may be aware of such double documents, double claim over a property. So just going there and inquiring will also help you to avoid double documentation. Fourthly, if there is a power of attorney, it is always better to go to inquire thoroughly whether the agent is in a capable person. Normally what they are doing is the financial persons hire some person from the north and they keep them as a staff or like a house employee. So they get a power of attorney in their favor and they purchase the double document properties for a lesser price, say 10 lakhs, then they sell the property for 30 lakhs, then they send that employee to north. So after 5 or 10 years, when there is a problem is there, if you go to the concerned place, you will not be finding the agent there. He may not be here, he will be in north. So whenever there is a power is there and the property is offered through an agent, it is always better to collect his Aadhaar, residential proof or other details and go to the concerned place, his residence, and see whether any such person is residing in the particular place. And also inquire the nearby areas whether he is a sound person, he is capable of owning such a property in his name and whether he is perfectly living in this place. Normally, when even big companies making double documents, they will not come into the picture. They will not give any receipt in their name. They will only do marketing. They will say, yes, we are marketing. This property belongs to so and so. He is from North. He has come for. He has requested only to sell the property. We are only arranging. We are only mediator. So whenever such things has happened, so if you want to purchase a property, you purchase it from a reputed group of companies, or reputed agents, reputed real estate group, and also ask them to put a signature in all payments documents. If you make a payment to person, you collect a receipt from that person, and you may, if supposing the owner will sign, the agent will sign, you also ask the concern real estate marketing people or mediators to sign as a witness, and to make a recording that identified by me, so that suppose if you are got cheated, you can make a complaint not only as against the agent, you can also make a complaint as against the mediator who has mediated the sale, double documents. So whenever there is a double power of attorney, the sale is through a power agent, you should have double or triple checkup. And you should also go to the concerned agent's residence, and you should also check their availability, residence, and whether his status, so that in case it is cheated, you are cheated, you can also file a case against them. Then you can go and ask the people to return the money, or to answer the about the complaint or about the claim, double claim. So in this video, I just wanted to make it make the people to aware that there are double documents, and we should be very careful in double documents. You should incur personally, not only by seeing the documents. You should verify by verification of, in addition to the verification of document, you should also go to the concerned place and verify the property and inquire about this property from the neighbors. You should also go to see and whether the person who is selling the cell is residing at a particular local address given in the Aadhaar card or any identity proof, so that we can avoid double documents or cheatings. So I hope this video will be useful to you. So please give your comments about this video. That will be helpful to me. You can continuously, you may watch my video. I have 2 channels, Razziaq Sattam Arivom, which is in Tamil. This Razziaq Law Tube is in English. There are number of videos, number of playlists that will be helpful to you to clarify your doubts. Legal knowledge is power. Legal knowledge will not only give you power, it will also give you strength and confidence. So you may watch my videos and gather your knowledge, power and confidence through my legal videos. In addition to that, if you have any doubts or clarification, you may also contact me for legal opinion or clarification. I hope this video will be useful to you. If you feel that this will be useful to you, or friends or relatives, you may also share this video and help them to gain legal knowledge and power. So I will come again with another topic. Until then, goodbye. Razziaq Ali.